Huh? Do you see my hands? All that red stuff?
No.
You don't see it?
No.
Yeah, it's like weird rash. I think it might actually, well, everything I read, it might actually be contagious.
Oh, that's dope. Have you seen my hands? For real. Look at my knuckles and look at my skin.
Yeah.
You want to feel it?
I mean, you were playing on that controller earlier. That's all I'm saying, bro.
I don't mind. Let me tell you the truth. You know what it's from, and I know what it's from. It's from
What?
washing our fucking hands so much with Dawn.
It might be because I wear gloves at work.
Oh, so your sweat's all over it. Yeah, when I worked at Whole Foods, my shit looked like that, but in my pantalones. Get your fucked up hand out of my face. You want a little milk in your coffee?
Oh, God. Dude.
I mean, I didn't see it.
There's a lot of, dude, I mean, I gotta admit, being back in the service industry and like working with kitchen. I mean, I'm not in the kitchen, but there is a lot of caffeine of drink in kitchen scenarios. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of I Didn't See It, But I Believe You. I'm Doug.
I'm Joel.
And this is episode 76.
76. Last week was Monolith, right?
Yeah.
76.
76. Happy holidays?
Happy holidays. Happy. What's started? What's already started? Kwanzaa? Hanukkah?
No, Hanukkah.
No. Already? It's only the 7th. It's the 8th. When does Hanukkah start? The 12th? What is it? It's 10 days, right? Or 8 days.
Pull it up.
I want to see if we can figure it out, and then we'll look. It's 8 days.
I think Hanukkah is on the 8th.
It's 8 days, and I thought it ended on the 25th.
8 crazy nights. Yeah, it's 8
It
days.
ends on Christmas, right?
No, they don't. Hanukkah doesn't sync up with the Christian holidays.
They should. When does Hanukkah start and end?
Everything's so much closer to me today.
Oh, okay. It starts the 10th through the 18th. And then Kwanzaa.
18th. 8th.
When?
Kwanzaa's the 26th. I know that.
But how long does it last?
It's a day.
Oh, I thought it was another week.
No, it's just one day.
Man, that sucks. I really need to be more fucking hip to all
And
that
there's
stuff.
Boxing Day too, right? And that's the 26th?
Yeah, that's the 26th. There's a great, well, it's not great, but there's a horror movie, Silent Night, Deadly Night. Christmas horror movie. It was super controversial when it came out because Santa's the killer. Late 80s. Anyway, they did a sequel to it. And at the very beginning, the only thing anyone likes from the sequel is the very beginning. This dude walks out in the street in sweats, and he's got a gun, and he goes, "Boxing Day!" and just starts shooting people on the street.
I mean, that's not funny.
It's very fucking funny.
So, no, but like we're in the kitchens or whatever, like there might actually be other people out there that drink more caffeine than you do.
I believe it. Dude, there was a time, though, when we worked at Whole Foods where the fucking register lady the one that I saw frequently that was there was straight up like, you got to chill out. Because I would get there, take an Adderall. I would take an Adderall when I woke up in the morning, chug a Red Bull at the house, get a 5-hour energy and drink it in the car on the way there, drink a 5-hour energy in the parking lot, hit a bowl, and then go into work. And so I would be fucking coasting.
But it's weird, like when you drink energy drinks, it's kind of like drinking booze. Like you don't like, it's so much better when you drink them with a friend. Like somebody's like, when you get energy drink, you want one to be like, yeah, me too. It's like, fuck yeah.
Yes.
You know, it's like almost,
yes.
it's you know what I mean? That same association as if you were getting drunk or whatever, you know, it's like you want to drink an energy drink with somebody else. You want to be on the same level as you. And so whenever, but I remember like one time in particular, when we both like chugged yerba mate out work and we like kind of looked at each other like, oh, fuck. Like we were both like induced panic attack. Like just fucking pounding them. And like I used to always be like, "You're a bomb," and like pour like 2 or 3 into like a fucking big ass cup and chug it. Dude, so fucking bad.
I remember like I would try really hard because he got hot back in the kitchen at Whole Foods, and so I would try not to. I would take an Adderall if I was really tired, but like I knew that even if because I was supposed to take one a day anyway, but I knew that if I took it there or if I peaked there, it was gonna be miserable. But then you fucking took a vacation to Australia. Ed was gone, and I was just like, It was me and one other person who didn't really like me anymore working in the back, and I was just like, God damn it. So I took a shitload of them, and I remember one day I was making breakfast tacos, and I was so zoned in on it, just making the tacos, and the dude behind me was like, hey bro, you gonna run them soups? And it was like 1:30, and I was still making tacos, bro, that were never gonna go out. I do sometimes miss that place.
Oh, dude, me too. I mean, everybody hated me towards the end. I mean, probably to a point. I mean, probably for good reason. I was fucking like towards the end. I just fucking hated that place.
Yeah, me too.
Remember when I'd like take all the fucking ice? And just like
remember when you fucking destroyed the tomatoes in the back room? You kicked all that fucking box that you were throwing everything around.
Maybe
it's because the lady who fell down said some shit to you, and you got so mad. And
what'd she say to me? She never said anything mean to me.
Yes, she did. And you went back into the walk-in, and I was back there getting soups. No, I was back there getting strawberries, and you fucked it up. You kicked a big ass box of tomatoes, and then you threw a tomato.
I did.
Yeah, and I was like, oh shit, I've never seen this at his work before. He's gonna go Doug on him.
I haven't gone Doug in a long time.
I remember I did the salad bar with that old lady one night.
Mel, or whatever her name is. And then and her husband worked across from her, and he was so mean to her.
Yeah, they were funny, man.
Dude, yeah, they were sweet. Remember the Frenchman?
Yeah.
He's like one of the few guys I liked.
Yeah, dude, he was fucking super nice. He came into Half Price a couple times.
I can't remember his damn name. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, he came into Half Price a couple times, and he was always super nice.
He was like a French Kermit the Frog.
He was funny.
Yeah, he talked like this, and he's Frenchman.
He was
French.
He the produce guy?
Something like that. But he'd go, hey, you're going, he goes, I'm like, hey, dude, I'm going to Australia. And he goes, what? He goes, I'm going to Australia. He goes, what the fuck is that? And I go, Australia? The country goes, oh, and then I know Australia. And then he came back the next day, started saying all these weird facts about Australia. He's like, I know Australia. He's so embarrassed.
Just wants to make sure he knows that's a place.
I go, yeah, but I'm like, I'm going to Australia. He goes, what the fuck is that? It's a fucking country.
What? When the fuck did we get ice cream?
The Ringer. You know that film San Marcos?
San Marcos. We have a friend who was in it. Heard that story about a million fucking times. Okay, let's tell you about something. Let's tell everybody about something.
Go ahead.
Okay, there is a guy on YouTube who
Moving on to a yerba.
Yep, there's a guy on YouTube who I accidentally stumbled across.
Why are you holding the mic like that?
It just looks cool. Look how dope my hands look with the tattoos and the leaves in front of them. It's just very sick. So anyway, we watch a...
Look at my hands. I'm serious. There's something with my fucking hands. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, you probably have a disease.
Kevin, you're such a disease.
You're what the French call les petits compétents.
Dude, why does everybody fuck that up?
It's me who fucked it up. We did this last year. Les incompetents. We did this last year. Yeah, no, we did this last year. Do what Buzz said and pack toilet paper and water.
Buzz didn't say that.
Well, who said that?
The redhead. Pete.
Yeah, but he goes, what should I pack? And he said, pack what Buzz said, toilet paper and water.
Oh, Kevin, I won't let you sleep in my room if you're growing on my ass.
Fuller, easy on the Pepsi. Okay, so anyway.
Whenever I grow up, what do you say? I'm living alone. That dude, I feel
I'm living alone. Okay.
Maybe you should ask Sam for that. What does he say?
She says,
I wish I'd never had a family. So she's like, well, maybe you should ask Santa for a wish for that this year or something.
Well, that's true. Very sad. So she says, that's very sad.
Like, but I got to give it to Kevin, though, dude. He fucking got the ringer, dude.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Did we talk about... Ow! Shit! Did we talk about the theory of Kevin's dad, Peter?
No, but it's a good one. I know what you're talking about.
So I feel like it all kind of lines up with that. Peter's dad... He bought a fucking round trip. First, he bought round trip tickets for his entire extended family to go to Europe at Christmas.
Yeah, yeah.
All the adults are in first fucking class. Okay? He paid for all this. He talks about how he paid for all of it. They have a massive mansion. They have all these... two of the worst, best criminals in the world are on their street calling their fucking house the Golden Tuna. That's the one, Marv. That one. What the fuck does Peter McAllister do for work? If you go in the novelization, it says he does business. The fuck does that mean? How the fuck is this dude supporting 100 people family at Christmas time in Europe, and then he does it again the next fucking year?
That's pretty good. And he works for The Sopranos or something like that?
The theory is that he's a mobster and that he's involved in, and that's why Harry and Marv know about his house. Yeah. That's why they know where all the money is. That's why Peter's dad is super reluctant to talk to Joe Pesci when he's dressed up as the police officer. Yeah. There's so fucking much that points to him being an absolute boss of some sort.
I'm into it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Also, look how shitty the uncle is. You little jerk.
Oh, dude. Uncle Frank, like, seriously strikes a chord with me. When I see him, I get fucking...
He's abusive. He's an absolute terrible person.
Dude, I will... Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck Uncle Frank. When he says, look what you did, little jerk, I'm going to be like, look how you fucking did to Kevin. Yeah. You stupid bitches.
And then in the second one, he calls Kevin a perv for accidentally walking in while his fucking old ass is in the shower singing a song.
Yeah, it's like you're saying a cool song. And dude, but also with that said, on so many levels, when they realize that Kevin is at home and they're fucking flying to France, it's like, what the fuck? It's like how, and like the whole getting, just, I love Home Alone.
Right. What do you have a problem with that they're...
Airline would absolutely put you on a plane to go back home. And the cops would most certainly break into the fucking house and search it to find that kid.
Yeah. Well,
that's it. That's all I'm saying.
I think maybe you can chalk up the plane, them kind of just blowing her off, as they do make it out to where everyone is sort of like treating her as if she's overblowing the situation. Yeah. Everyone does. The lady at the ticket counter. The only person who doesn't is the husband and the polka king. Everyone else, even the kids in the family, are basically like, fuck him. He'll be okay.
Like, fuck aunt, Kevin. It's like, fuck y'all.
The aunt straight up tells Frank's wife at one point, it's like, I called everybody in my pocketbook, dude. Like, she's tapped out at that point. She's tapped out. All this bitch did was call a few numbers in her pocketbook, and she was like, can we just go to France now?
Yeah, like, let's go.
It's fucking crazy.
Let's go get fucking French fries or whatever they fucking eat.
Freedom fries.
Damn.
But yeah, Frank seems like he would have been part of a crime family. At one point, he straight up tells his wife to steal the crystal on the plane. Yeah. He's like, put it in your purse. Put it in your purse. So they're criminals. They're fucking criminals. They're criminals. Anyway.
So, what are your notes? I'm sorry.
I got a bunch. But so in order for me to get to this one, I feel like I need to start with my last note. So,
fair enough.
Do you ever watch dodo videos?
I never heard of them.
Okay, the Dodo is a feel-good YouTube channel that posts like 3 to 6 minute videos about dogs that struggle and then get adopted and have a good life. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so like it's sadness porn. You know what I mean?
Okay.
With like happiness porn at the end.
Oh, Dodo. Yes. I know what you're talking about.
So I watch a ass load of those because I fucking love pit bulls, and they're almost all of them are like pit bull stories of like becoming a better dog,
growing into a good life. Becoming a good dog.
Yeah, and having a good life and shit. So I watch them all the time, which leads to a shit ton of animal stuff being in my recommended. So the other day I see there's a live feed, and it's just an old man sitting on a bench outside in the dark.
In the Dodo video.
No, it was just because I was watching the Dodo videos, it's been recommending me a shit ton of animal-related stuff. Okay, so...
This is live.
Yeah, so on the YouTube search thing, I can see the little red live thing, and it's just a pitch black outside and an old-ass white dude sitting on a bench.
Okay.
And that's all that's in the picture, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I click on it, and that is how I discovered James Blackwood, the Raccoon Whisperer. Okay. So... this guy, James Blackwood, every day posts a video where he sits on his back porch in the middle of nowhere and gets...
The guy that you were watching live?
Yes. Yeah. Gets absolutely swarmed by raccoons. He called himself the Raccoon Whisperer. Okay? This dude has 20, 30 raccoons up on the porch at one time, and he keeps a bucket of hot dogs. Okay? And he just hands them hot dogs, and they go, put their fucking hands up and grab the hot dogs, and he takes them away. So
don't raccoons have like
Sure. Lots of diseases, I think. So anyway, so I'm fascinated. So I start watching this dude, and I put together a compendium of all of his friends.
Whoa. First and foremost, I feel like I know what you're talking about now that you're mentioning it, but what the fuck is a compendium?
Like a compendium, like a...
like a compendium.
Like it's a group. I put together a grouping of my favorite things about James Blackwood.
Compendium.
Okay, so I started to figure out that he's named them all. Now, hold
on. One more thing that I've noticed that's coming to be able to stream live on YouTube, you have to have over 1,000 followers.
This dude has a lot of followers.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've figured out a few things about this guy. So he's named them all.
Compendium.
So he's named them all.
Compendium.
There's Nigel. These are the ones that I've got. These are the ones he talks to or asks for the most.
Okay.
Nigel, Nigel, Blackie, Scooter.
Almost fucking ate it. Almost just fell off my damn chair. Blacker.
Okay, hold on. Nigel.
He's named him after tools.
Nigel, Blackie, Scooter, and Sandy. And Woody, who was missing in the two videos I watched. He's looking for Woody. He's going, Nigel, where's Woody? We gonna see Woody tonight? And he's handing him all these hot dogs. He's got one sitting on his shoulder and one curled up in his arm, and the rest are just like fucking handing up. Anyway, so Woody was missing, and he's sitting there talking about Woody, and out of nowhere he goes, Mr. Spielberg! He named one of them Mr. Spielberg, and it comes running up, and he takes the hot dog and throws it off screen, and the fucking raccoon catches it, and he's like, good for you, Mr. Spielberg, you caught it! He's petting them. They're all up on his leg, like holding onto his leg, and he's petting him, going, he's my boy. Yes, he is. He's my boy.
He's touching him.
Yeah, he's petting him. Like, he's my boy. Yes, he is.
Wearing gloves?
No, and he's got a hot dog, and he's beating it on the side of his leg, going, come on, Mr. Spielberg. He seems like the nicest fucking guy. I ended my note on him by saying, I love him. He loves the raccoons a lot. Seems like he takes good care of them.
Remember we used to have notebooks?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yep, that was it. I just wanted to tell you about
all those fucking notes.
No, that's the first part.
Okay.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 things left to talk about.
Blackie.
I like Mr. Spielberg.
What a fucking horrible name.
I like Mr. Spielberg. He goes, Mr. Spielberg. He fucking loses it, dude. I can't wait to show you him before I leave. It's so funny.
Where are you going?
Texas.
So, how you been?
Good. There's some news we could talk about from this week. News that has nothing to do with politics or anything.
Sure.
Which is nice for a change. So I'm sure I know you saw my post about it, but did you look into or know anything about the HBO Max decision this week?
What? No.
So, HBO Max is, so for those who don't understand, because it's absolutely atrocious naming, HBO Max is the HBO streaming app.
There's HBO Now, HBO Go, HBO Max.
Sure, yeah, but
HBO.
But this is the difference. If you have HBO, you get HBO Go and Now. Mm-hmm. You also get Max now because Go and Now are gone. They don't exist anymore.
Okay. That's good.
You only have 2 apps now, HBO and HBO Max. If you have an Amazon Fire, if you have an Amazon Fire Stick or a Roku TV, you can't get it. They're still trying to work out a deal because Roku wants to sell it as a channel and HBO wants it to be a standalone app. Amazon is doing the same thing. Okay, so with all that out of the way, HBO Max is the Warner Brothers streaming service, not the HBO streaming service. It's just an atrocious name. So with HBO Max, you get all of the HBO stuff. Then you get the HBO Max originals, which are new things that you can only get on HBO Max. There's movies and TV shows. Then you have the entire Warner Brothers streaming catalog that's not licensed out to other people.
But this is not available on
Roku or Amazon Fire Stick.
So this is the great decision?
No, it's been out for a year now, or since May, and that's a downside to it.
Gotcha.
But last week they had announced that they were taking Wonder Woman 1984, and they were going to debut it on HBO Max on Christmas Day, the same day that it would go to theaters.
Okay.
And unlike Disney with Mulan, you didn't have to pay extra. You could watch Wonder Woman 1984 in 4K.
You have to pay extra to watch Mulan on Disney Plus?
$30 fucking dollars. Not anymore, but for the first 2 months, it was out $30 to watch it.
Lame?
Yeah, super lame. Did not work out for them. Also, movie's trash. Anyway, so they announced that Wonder Woman 1984 would be streaming day of theatrical release date on HBO Max for free, as long as you have HBO Max, in 4K, Dolby Atmos. So, like, literally the best possible
scenario for releasing a movie.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So then this week...
Or on a streaming service.
Yeah. So then this week they announced that not only are they taking Wonder Woman 1984 and doing that, but they are releasing the entire Warner Brothers 2021 slate next year, day of theatrical release date, for free.
What?
So that means...
Is it because they took such a big hit this year?
Yes.
They're like, we got to do something?
So that means Wonder Woman 1984, Mortal Kombat, Conjuring 3, Matrix 4, Dune. Basically, all the biggest movies next year are going to come out day of for free on HBO Max.
So I didn't even know there was a Matrix 4, but I didn't know about MK, and I am fucking stoked.
I don't want to shit on your parade about that at all, but that's a movie getting dumped in January that still doesn't even have a trailer. It has no one you've ever heard of in it, and the director made music videos. I just have a really bad feeling about it. Really bad.
What are you talking about?
The Mortal Kombat movie. Right, it comes out January 15th, and we don't even have a fucking trailer or a picture or a poster or anything.
Then why would they even release it? Why don't they just cancel it?
Because it's shot. It's done. Here's the thing. January is historically dump month. All the Oscar movies are out. Nothing that comes out in January is ever going to win an Oscar because they want to release those movies later in the year so people don't forget about them.
Yeah, of course.
So everything in January is historically your bad movies.
Yeah. Was there any good movies this year? I can't even think about it.
Yeah, dude. I've already made my top 10 for this year, basically.
Oh, also, I really want to make I think it would be a really cool thing for me to do a top 10 Doug wrestlers.
Do it.
Do like five, like maybe 5 in one episode and the top 5 in another.
I like it.
I think that'd be good. And
I like
really, really dive into it. Well, that's interesting, man. I did not know that was an issue.
It's a huge shift in the music industry. Some people are gonna fucking love it. The consumer is gonna win. The actors,
the consumer's gonna win. You heard it here first.
But everything else, this is gonna change. You got to think about it. Like, this is gonna definitely change movies a lot, because one of the big reasons why movies are so expensive.
Jesus Christ, this table! I thought I figured it out.
Movies are so expensive because of these weird, really sketchy back-end deals that these companies do. So, like, for example, Men in Black is still considered a loss. It's still, all these years later, hasn't turned a profit because of the insane leverage they take out against these movies.
Yeah.
And
like, dude, when you hear about a movie, is this take $60 million to make a movie? It's like, wow.
Here's the thing. Let's say you make a $60 million movie. Do you know how much money you have to make to break even?
$1 billion.
Like 130. And that's because of marketing cost, distribution costs, the fact that before all this happened, you pay the theaters a front end to take your movie. Then you have back end deals where the actors are getting royalties after so many tickets sold, or the director's getting royalties once it hits DVD, and all these things. There's a shit ton of hidden costs that aren't legit, that go into making movies that aren't going to work anymore. Because if you're not releasing a movie to theaters, you can't bullshit.
I mean, it's kind of like, I guess it's just just a way of doing business, I guess. You know what I mean? Is that a good way to look at it?
It's going to completely change.
No, I know, but they'll just readjust or whatever, I'd imagine.
Yeah, but I think
the thing that people they are. I mean,
but I think the thing that people don't realize is there's no way to measure how much money a movie's going to make if we don't have a box office and we don't have.
What are you talking about? If you're streaming it, of course you can have more of a.
But the question now is, how much money is that actually netting a movie every time you watch it? Because really, if the movie's free, you're getting some sort of a piece of whatever the money is that HBO Max paid to have it. But since they're owned by Warner Brothers, I'm assuming they get all that money. But
dude, you are burping so much.
It's this fucking thing, man. It's like very carbonated. Anyway, it's going to be really interesting. Budgets are going to go down way low. Actors are not going to be able to get paid anywhere near what they're getting paid now.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm just saying that will affect product, though. That will affect the quality of products.
Do you think that an actor deserves $30 million to make a movie?
No, but I think that if you've been paying an actor $30 million, then all of a sudden you're paying him $10 million, that you are asking for your product to be not as good. It doesn't make it right. But
I mean, it's a passion. It's a this Joel. This is really
I like it.
Something new.
I'm gonna keep doing it.
I know. I'm like, what's so rewarding from this?
It just feels good.
So honestly, it's like with sports and everything. It's like if you're so passionate about playing the game or acting, I'm not saying you should be making minimum wage, but like some of these guys get paid exorbitant amount of money, and they don't need it.
Right, but that's my thing is that for every one actor that you have who may be doing it for the love, by the time you're making $60 million plus on a movie, you are definitely not doing it for the love anymore. You're doing it because you're a very famous actor who gets a massive paycheck for doing the movies. I don't see Leonardo DiCaprio switching it up and doing indies because he fucking isn't getting the $70 million per movie that he wants. I also don't see people like Scorsese continuing to be able to convince companies to give him $300 million to make these passion projects, you know? Mm-hmm. I think all of this is going to change.
Good.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I just think it's a huge moment for the movie industry. This could be the death knell of theaters. It really could. Not in the sense of you'll never go to a theater again, but in the sense of when you have kids, going to the movies may be a completely different activity than it is now.
So that's the thing that I'm not associating with my frame of thought. I would hate to not be able to go to a movie theater anymore. But again, you don't need a huge production to put on film or digital to shoot in a fucking Animal Draft House. You can still air indies and stuff.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So I think in the future, you're going to see going to the movies being more of a strictly for like these art house theaters that maybe play niche like old movies or stuff like Draft House where they're playing like these new, more indie films. Yeah. Or places or movies like Avatar 2, where like, let's be frank, if I can't watch Avatar 2 in a theater, I have zero desire to see it.
Did you like Avatar 1?
No, but I want to, dude, Avatar 1 may be one of the worst movies I've ever seen, but it's one of the best experiences I've ever had in a theater.
Sure. Terrible movie. But there is still, to this day, nothing that's even come close to what that theater experience was like. It was next fucking level. What if a submarine just blasted through my wall right now and it's James Cameron and then the fucking Terminator just comes out and like just rips my head off?
Dude, we've been watching the new Terminator movie in piecemeal because it's just so fucking hard to get through.
What movie?
Terminator Dark Fate.
Oh, I haven't.
It's on Hulu now or Amazon or one of them, so it's just not good.
Dude, like Aliens 2, man, I would go see that in a fucking movie theater tomorrow.
Exactly. So I think a lot of these theaters will start doing a lot more of that. Even the Cinemark in South Park Meadows has been showing nothing but old movies.
Dude, every time. I mean, whenever they, I've only got to see it once in the theater, Big Trouble in Little China, but I always keep a lookout for it. And every time they put it out to re-show it in Alamo Draft House, you best believe I'm going to fucking try my best to be there.
There's also Fathom events, which is like they play in theaters. So like I said, the Cinemark at South Park Meadows gets Fathom events all the time. We went and saw a couple of Miyazaki movies there, and the guy who made Perfect Blue, we went and saw Tokyo Godfathers there. That's the last movie I saw in theaters was Tokyo Godfathers.
Hey, why don't you be a sport and go get me a beer?
Yeah.
Don't forget we have equipment here. What? Okay, go ahead.
Where's that?
Somewhere around there. Are you serious?
That can't be what you're supposed to do.
Why are you doing it like that?
I don't know how to use it.
Turn it around. What are you doing?
Turn it around. Whatever.
Thanks.
Oh, I was peeing your sink.
That went not as I expected. I guess it's the holidays. And in the holidays, you just do things for others. Joel's a good kid, though. He has a big announcement. Not much to say today. Oh, dude, I'm getting ready to do a new virtual happy hour, and it'll be airing December 18th on my personal Facebook page. Why Facebook? That's where I have the most followers, and people tend to watch it there. So it's going to be fun, exciting. Morgan the Grouch is going to be there, and Tommy Bahama is going to be there. The band is getting back together, but not Joel, because Joel doesn't have... I honestly can't believe that when Joel comes over here, for Christ's sakes, when I see him, other than that, I don't think Joel's seen an actual human other than me and his girlfriend and fiance in years. I really was just sitting around saying nothing. I was just kind of like...
You told him I ain't seen a human in years.
Dude, you know what's weird, though? Like, I don't know if it's a problem we have, but sometimes, like, we got to settle in before we actually hit record. You know, get everything adjusted, maybe watch some stuff. Honestly, we do try to watch some things to benefit the casting of the pod.
Today we chose things we can't talk about, but
I mean like the OBS and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we just can't, there's so many, dude, this freaking program that y'all see over here, it's freaking cool because it's open source, anybody can use it, and there's so many things you can do with it. So we're just trying to get better at it, man. But it's just like...
There's a lot to learn. But every week we learn something new.
I think it's because my... Dude, for all of our longtime listeners, we have definitely stepped it up with the computer.
Oh, yeah, totally.
But, what we could afford, though, I got the Air. Mm-hmm. This is a MacBook. Are you allowed to talk about that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. This is a MacBook Air, right? And grateful, it works great. We got an external hard drive, so it doesn't get too full. It never fills up. We store all of our stuff elsewhere. But the only thing that my complaint is that it only has 2 USB-C ports, and apparently a Pro, the only difference would be bigger storage and stuff like that, of course. But externally, it has 2 more ports on the other side.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And to me, it's like, obviously the processing, and it's, it can you can use it in a recording studio or something. This is like more for travel and just doing everyday stuff. But my thing is that even enough? And then I'm looking at it and I'm like, I just want to get a USB port that goes into more USB-C ports, right? Like a hub.
Well, I don't know if they make
they don't.
But you know what I got? Because I just got the new Samsung Flex.
What do you mean?
I got a computer. I got a new laptop too. It's a Samsung Flex, and it's running Windows 10. It's a pretty nice computer, but
Windows 10 is the newest one on that side.
But it doesn't have any USB-C.
So you think it's a step behind in that sense?
So what they gave me, they're using some new charging port thing on it, right? And it does work. It's really fucking fast, but you plug in this adapter into it. I'm sorry, there is a USB-C thing, but a regular USB slot doesn't exist on it. Mm-hmm. So it came with an adapter that you plug into the USB-C, and you can plug a regular USB into it.
You lost the fuck out of me on that one. But so
I have a USB-C thing, but that's all I have. So in order to use...
It gives you adapters to
use a regular USB.
Well, whatever. I guess that's regular. Okay, so, I don't know. It's really not that...
It's just interesting.
Again, grateful that we have this.
Yeah.
But we're trying to get a new camera, a webcam thing, just so we can have like multiple angles or whatever. And it's just kind of tough to really make it happen.
Know what to get.
Yeah. So, if anybody knows that stuff...
While we're on the subject of Apple, did you see the fucking announcement they made today?
No, what?
So they're releasing these new headphones.
You didn't even wake up till fucking 1 today, apparently.
Yeah.
So how do you know this?
The very first thing I do is just straight news.
Joel has the first Neuralink, and it's like in his pillow, just like the fucking Matrix. And he's just like, yeah, dude.
I
only sleep to recharge and bring in 110111100.
All I do is read news when I'm at home. But
dude,
today,
okay.
Let me just tell you, this is fucking insane.
Sorry.
Apple's releasing new headphones. They're full ear headphones like this. How much do you think they cost?
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
So full ear headphones like this,
Yes.
like Beats or whatever.
Sure.
Beats, I thought were associated with Apple.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. So, how much are they going to cost? These Beats cost like $175.
Something like that, yeah. I think the higher end Beats can be like $250.
So I think it's safe to go higher.
I want to remind you and everyone else that this year they released a computer for what, like $5,000 that you didn't get a monitor or a stand with for the actual tower. You had to buy those things separately for thousands of dollars. So keep in mind that they do not give a fuck about your money.
Okay. All right. I'm going to try to be reasonable in this guess.
Reasonable in the Apple sense, though.
Okay. So, all right. Okay. No, seriously. This is good. Okay. Because I want to make sure, I want to try to get it right.
Yeah.
The first guess. So reasonable in Apple.
There's nothing special. There's no new technology in them. They don't fucking cure your tinnitus or anything. They're just straight up headphones.
Okay. And this is, I'm not being silly. $1,000.
Cheaper.
Okay.
You went way too far. You overshot way too far.
$500.
$550.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. That's
$550 fucking dollars for a pair of headphones.
I was gonna get myself a pair of AirPods.
You walk around with 2 iPods.
I want to talk to myself like everybody else is. And then I looked up, like fucking $200.
Yeah. Caroline got a couple of pairs of generic ones for Christmas last year.
They were great.
They're okay. I use them.
Caroline got generic iPad.
2 of them. She got 2 pairs of them.
She got two pairs, and you just fucking take them from her.
No, she got a pair, and her brother got a pair, but her brother already has AirPods, so he gave us the second pair.
Does her brother live in this town?
No.
Where's he live?
Didn't.
Texas.
Yeah, everybody lives in Texas.
$550.
$550 and I'm gonna show them to you. I'm gonna show them to you. It does nothing. They're not. They're in no way special. Apple headphones. AirPods Max over ear headphones with noise cancellation, adaptive EQ, and spatial audio.
This is what they're called.
Yeah, $549. You can order them today. This is what they look like. That's it.
But I don't understand. Like, why do they fucking even set themselves up for that? Do they like?
They don't give a fuck because people are gonna buy it no matter what.
And people are gonna get in line to get them.
Again, earlier this year, they charged people something I think $2,400 for the monitor part of their already $5,000 computer.
That's fucking wild.
They do not give a shit because everyone keeps going, please, sir, I'd like some more. Here, take my stimulus. Take my paycheck. Oh, is there an iPhone 12? Oh, an iPhone X. Please, sir, I'll put it in my ass for the Apple. Fucking crazy.
Put the apple in my ass.
Daddy, put the apple in my bottom.
Daddy, for the holidays.
Will you put an apple in my bottom?
Daddy, for this Christmas.
Please, Daddy.
I don't want anything more than the apple in my bottom.
In my bottom. Daddy, everyone else has an apple in their bottom.
Daddy, I just want the apple in my bottom.
Daddy.
Oi.
Daddy.
Dude, when you, remember last year you came and called me Scrooge? Mm-hmm. And like, I was like really, dude, do you ever think that it might just been that I just exhausted myself out for the past 10 years of hating the holidays and hating Christmas and hating everybody that loved Christmas. Not hating everybody that loved Christmas, but you know,
Daddy,
that it just finally just like with 2020, all the pressure just snapped and I'm like just kind of delirious with joy.
Totally. Who's not?
Is it weird that 2020 is the year that I'm like, man, kind of looking forward to Christmas.
I think it makes perfect sense, dude. Do you ever just?
I do want to touch base on this though.
Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Do you ever sit where?
Do you ever think that, this year was like absolute trash? Yeah. And I mean, just because the clock strikes midnight on the 31st does not mean it's going to be better. But
no, of course not,
dude. How fucking wild is it? I want you to really. I want everyone to really think about this. How fucking wild is it that we lived through this year, and in the future we can all in the future when someone in the future when someone says 2020, we are all collectively gonna have the exact same pit in your stomach feeling.
So okay. So we're on the 8th. We have an episode. We have 3 more episodes before the year ends. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay? So maybe if we have time, we could come up with a list, the top 10 list of the worst things happened in 2020.
Yeah, totally.
And then we can have like a 29th episode for the New Year's. We can do like a celebratory things, the silver lining episode or something.
Why don't we bring back the 2 epids that last 29th?
Okay.
We'll do 2 episodes that week and then go to January. We're out of here then.
Okay.
So we could do 6 episodes, have 6 episodes lined up, and we can release them either 2 times a week like we were doing, or we can release them 1 a week, and we've knocked out 6 weeks.
Yeah, for sure.
Whatever. I think starting that 29th, we should bang out 2 at a time.
Me too.
Also, so that we can do sort of for that New Year's, it'd be cool to do sort of a depressing look back.
We can do 2 episodes starting now, Joel.
Shit, I don't got it.
What are you fucking talking about, dude? It's freaking.
All right, I'll tell you what. All right, we'll make a compromise. We'll start the 2 episodes next week.
Okay.
All right.
We're nowhere near done now, boy.
Oh, I know. I still have notes written down,
dude.
But you were about to touch on something.
Well, I was gonna talk about the holidays, and also like. I'm feeling pretty good. I hope everybody's listening feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I hope so too.
No, so like I'm pretty excited about the holidays, and there's plenty of reasons to be excited about the holidays. And I think a lot of the bad has highlighted the good.
Yeah,
for sure. So so it's like, okay, I'm going to focus my energy on certain things. There's people that I'm really upset with right now in my life that lately I've been like, man, you know what? I just don't want to be upset with you anymore. And then there's also things going on in my life, some sadness going on that in everybody else's life as well. And I'm like, man, I'm just going to look at this as a silver lining, And then but when it comes to the holidays, I am going to say this isn't me. When I say this, it's not in the sense of, I can't wait to go to midnight mass.
Right.
Thank Jesus. Now with everything going on, I'm finding Jesus again. Most certainly am not. I am keeping my foot very, very planted on my stance, if you will. But a lot of people will hurt this year. Obviously, the whole world is hurting.
Right.
And so I think the holidays this year, it's like, why am I going to put my energy into being a humbug and being a Scrooge and then just make my year even worse? The worst year of existence. Worse? Why would I do that?
Right.
Why would I do that?
You got to find happiness, a little bit of joy, a little bit of levity.
Yeah, a little bit of levity, a little bit of joy, a little bit of levity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A compilation. A compository.
A compilation. I can't fucking believe you just Freudian slipped the word compilation into this podcast. I do fuck with those, though. Every dude is sitting there going, hell yeah.
Yeah, like, oh yeah.
What about PMVs?
Oh, dude.
I hate those.
They're the fucking worst.
It's always like some devil driver shit. It's like some chick getting fucking going. Shit.
Is that really what it is?
Yeah.
Everyone I hear is like hip hop.
Oh, no. I always accidentally come across the. I don't watch their videos, so don't take this as any sort of an endorsement. I have not ever clicked on one to find out if they're worthwhile or not, but my favorite YouTube channel name is Cumtown.
Who?
They do video game videos, but they call themselves Cumtown. And I swear to God, I'll never forget them because of that.
What did you call that? What were you talking about? A group of things?
Oh,
compository?
Compendium.
Compendium.
You know what's crazy? You're talking about looking for joy and happiness and shit through all this bad times.
Remind me of Pornhub and everything that's going on Pornhub. You know about that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But all right, we'll get on that. But
it's fucking crazy.
Fucking crazy, and it's nothing new, which is the other thing.
I got introduced to it about a couple of months ago, so I'm like,
this has been going on low key for a couple of years.
What the fuck?
One thing I always think about when people talk about how like you're looking for some good in the bad or whatever is up until this year, America had the people alive now, the majority of people alive now had one thing to look back on in united thought, and that was 9/11.
Yeah.
And what's the one thing everyone, especially people in New York and Washington, say about that? That was the most beautiful day. It's what everyone remembers. Everyone remembers, yeah, that was a beautiful day out. And New York City was apparently an absolutely stunning
like
day.
The actual physicality of the day.
It was a beautiful day. They all remember that. They all remember, dude, I walked outside and I was like, man, what a beautiful day.
It was a beautiful day.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy that's everyone remembers. Yes, damn, 9/11 was a real nice day.
It was beautiful.
Fucking crazy.
Like, dude, it was like, man.
Yeah, but anyway, now we have a 9/11 every day and people don't give a shit, so whatever.
Times change, man. Internet's done a lot to that too. I mean, like the thing is, like
Ron Burgundy never heard that saying.
The internet?
No, times are changing.
I have an idea that we grew up in a little town where our syndicated news was in San Antonio. Mm-hmm. News 4 WOAI
and KXAN. That was 7.
That was 5.
No, it was Fox. It was 11.
What?
Fox was 11. MTV
KXAN,
was 30.
And then there was WOAI.
KXAN was 11. News Center 4 was 4 or 5.
Yeah, Channel 4 was WOAI, NBC.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's stick with that one. So watching News 4 WOAI, and then you would go to like your cousin's house in another town and you watch their syndicated news, you're like, what? Like, dude, San Antonio fucking rocked the fucking house.
Yeah.
Like, bringing Emmys home, dude. Like, they're fucking... Dude, they just fucking killed at WAI. But anyways, one of my fucking childhood heroes, even when I was a kid, was Randy fucking Beamer.
I don't know who that is.
What?
Yeah.
Randy Beamer for fucking WAI News 4 San Antonio. I still, to this day...
He's like a meteorologist?
No, he's an anchor.
Oh, okay.
To this day. And there's another lady that was on there. I think her name was Denise or something like that. She quit the show because she had a kid. And she named her kid Cosmos. No, Cosmo, like Cosmo Kramer. Yeah. Anyways.
Jesus.
Anyways. And so I remember Jennifer Broom not re-signing her contract. And next thing you know, you see her on like some AC. She was a meteorologist and like some AC commercial. Be like, get the wild and wonky AC. But anyways, Randy Beamer, if you watch him in the fucking 90s, with this fucking push broom mustache, and you listen to him talk, and you listen to the weird jokes that just never land, and he's just sitting there smiling to himself. It's like, I have a really weird feeling that Anchorman was based off of this dude.
That's fucking awesome.
Like, dude, if you watch like old clips of Randy Beamer, and you watch his joke stuff, it's like, he is a real life, well, he is an Anchorman. But anyways, Randy Beamer, what's up, dude?
What's up, dude? What's up, B-Man?
What's up, B-Man?
What's up, B-Man?
What are you doing?
Scratching my belly.
Bro, you just fucking like lifted your whole shirt up to give yourself a little tummy scratch. What else in those stupid ass notes of yours?
So Cyberpunk 2077 comes out finally Wednesday. I know. Real stupidly excited for it. But I want to touch on some things.
How much is it?
It is $65. That's with tax. But so here's the thing.
Should I wait till I get...
Yes. Let me say this. This is a massive warning for anyone who has not already pre-purchased this thing. If you are playing on a base PS4 or a base Xbox One or an Xbox One S...
Look at the people while you're saying this.
Do not buy this game unless you want an extremely, extremely buggy experience for at least the next couple of weeks, if not months. It is 100% not going to be the experience you want on any of those systems. This is a game that was announced in 2012, has spent, the past 8 years on and off in development, is massively ambitious, is massively big, and is pretty obviously way, way, way too ambitious for the base systems. From
is Keanu Reeves an actual lead character in this game, or is he just like a face of the marketing?
No, he's okay. So with that, I don't want to get I accidentally got some shit spoiled.
Give it away.
Dude, this is like the most anticipated.
I know, but how did you get spoiled for you?
People don't want to know anything, though. A lot of people are going in totally blind. But I can say that the plot... No,
I want to go in blind, too.
The plot that gives nothing away.
I was going to get it, so okay, before I get into this, I've never, in recent years, gotten a game, except for Doom Eternal, that everybody got at the same time.
Right.
I always got it a little bit later. So I was going to get it.
I think...
But what you're telling me now, it's like, man, it's kind of fucking sucks.
So here, I want to make sure I make this clear. They have done a really, really good job of pulling down any leaked videos this week. What happened was Best Buy and a couple other companies sent out the collector's edition early. So people got it last week. And this is a game that went gold in October, which means it's... Going gold means you putting the printed disc, you're putting the data on a disc.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be the finished version, but it means your game's close enough to the end that you're ready to start printing it on disc. And then the way it works is when it comes out, they usually do a day one patch, which fixes the bugs that existed that they found in between going gold and actually releasing. This game was supposed to come out, it's been delayed like 7 times.
Yeah.
It was supposed to come out in April, got pushed back to November. Then on October 27th, they delayed it till December 10th, and that really freaked everybody out because it went gold in October, and then they delayed it 2 weeks before its release date. So some people leaked it.
It seems like the kind of game that's impossible to fail, though.
You mean like success-wise?
Success, and since with all the technology now, like there is a bug, they can fucking fix it within weeks.
You would think that, but yeah, within weeks. Exactly. This is not an overnight kind of thing.
But it's not going to be like, if this game sucks, let's go to the video store and get a new game.
No. So basically the problem is that people leaked footage of them playing it. And I got to be clear, this is all I know. They leaked footage of them playing it without the patch.
Yeah.
There's a massive day one patch coming. They've been very open that there is at least a 50 gig day one patch coming on Wednesday. I downloaded 102 gigs yesterday and then had another 21 gigs this morning I had to download.
Oh, so you pre-purchased it.
Yeah.
So the patch is already... I don't get it.
I don't know. We don't know.
Oh, so it's like downloading the game now because you didn't get a physical copy.
Correct.
And so it's downloading the game now. So when Wednesday hits, it's just going to unlock it to where you can play it.
Yeah, but see, right now I've already downloaded 124 gigs of it, and they're saying we still have at least a 40 gig patch coming on Wednesday. But the thing that all makes sense.
But you'll be able to play though.
Yes. But I'm saying
yes.
They did not give any reviewers console copies, and they will not allow any reviewers to use their own footage for the review. You have to use footage from the trailer, and the reason that most people assume is that it's extremely buggy on base systems.
Yeah.
It should run fine on my PS5. I know it'll run fine on Xbox Series X and PC, obviously. But wait for people to play it on console with the patch.
Shut the computer.
With the patch. Because people right now are saying don't buy it at all because it's extremely buggy. But once the patch comes, it could fix a lot of that.
Interesting. Well,
also, The Witcher 3 that's their game before this, was incredibly buggy for months and is now considered one of the best games ever made. So sometimes you just got to wait it out.
Nice. And it's also a Netflix series that I watched 3 episodes of and hated.
I do like him as The Witcher. He's fine as hell, but...
Who?
Henry Cavill.
Cavill, yeah.
Some bitches, straight up Mr. America.
Bro, you remember when fucking Henry Cavill came out in fucking Count of Monte Cristo? You're like, who is this fucking young guy?
Oh, Count of Monte Cristo. God damn, that's a good movie.
Badass movie.
Fuck yeah.
And it has Jesus in it?
Yeah, and Memento. Ain't he the other dude in it?
Yeah, he's the bad guy.
Yeah.
Dude, he's fucking awesome. What's that dude's real name?
I can't fucking think of it.
I fucking love him.
Guy Pearce.
And dude, you know what one of my favorite fucking bad guys is?
Who?
The fucking in Three Musketeers, the Disney one with Tim Curry.
Oh, that movie's so bad.
Listen. Tim Curry, Oliver Platt, Chris O'Donnell.
Yep.
24. Kiefer Sutherland.
Oliver Platt. Man, I forgot he was in it.
That movie fucking rules, by the way. And
it's okay.
D'Artagnan. You know that movie is. You know, the author is a black man.
Of the Three Musketeers?
Yeah.
Alexander Dumas is black?
Yeah.
I had no clue.
Yeah.
Really?
Cool? Yeah, it's pretty cool, right?
No fucking way. Really?
Yeah. And so
I'm just surprised because
dude, Django Unchained has a whole entire scene about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
And so
holy shit.
Yeah. It's amazing, right?
Wait. Are you sure, bro?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I thought so.
Man, I really don't know. I really don't know, bro.
I don't know either. Well, I mean, I've heard that plenty of times. Well, anyways, whatever. So, but the bad guy in that movie is like one of my favorite fucking bad guys ever. He has that really raspy Fred Jackson voice. You know what I'm talking about? He has the eye patch.
I'm trying to think
Who
of his
is
name.
that?
I don't know. We can find out right now.
Jesus Christ, we are fucking knocking the shit out of this table.
That sounds like your table.
It seriously almost freaking knocked me off my fucking stool. So
damn near knocked me off my feet. Okay.
Joel and I were talking about earlier about some holiday.
Charlie Sheen's the other motherfucker in that movie.
Oh God.
Charlie Sheen, Kiefer Sutherland, Chris O'Donnell, Oliver Platt, Tim Curry, Rebecca De Mornay, and the bad guy is Michael Wincott.
Let's see him. Yeah. So before we go, talking about holiday, we're talking about holiday drinks. So they how did that even come up?
You said you were going to make an eggnog, and I asked what you liked in your eggnog.
Oh, it's a virtual happy hour that I'm doing. Like, what are you drinking? I don't know. I'm going to do one of my signature cocktails, but there's a drink called a Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, that's right. You were going to talk about that.
It's a really old drink, and it has like egg and cream and stuff like that. And I think it's a brandy-based cocktail. So I'm going to look into that, doing that too.
Do you have any idea why it's called Tom and Jerry?
I don't.
Because I was sitting there trying to imagine what it could be.
It's an old drink, and
It sounds like it would be two things that don't go together.
No. It's
right.
There's a special process to making it, and I know, and a lot of it has to do so you don't scramble the eggs that obviously go in there. That's like a lot of reasons.
So you put the full egg yolk in there.
No, you put egg white, but still, eggnog you put egg yolk into it.
Right.
But I can't not remember it, but it's like I've only had it once. I had it at a place called Small Victory, and it was so fucking good. And I've never actually made one, and I don't know the history about it, so I'm reluctant to talk too much about it.
Well, think about it, and then we talk about it next week.
Yeah, and then, but a drink that I do think everybody should try this holiday is a hot butter rum, and anybody can make a hot butter rum. And essentially, all you do is warm up butter, and you just pack it with a bunch of spices and a shit ton of brown sugar or any sugar, and just do it till it tastes like a cookie batter. Do it till it tastes like a cookie batter, and then when you do, you get like an ounce or ounce off rum, put it in there. Take that butter batter, put it like a spoonful, put it in there. Top off hot water, stir it in. Done.
Oh, sounds good. Sounds good,
dude. It's like one of the most classic recipes ever.
Sounds delicious.
Dude, sorry that for all my stalling day, I guess on my head was just kind of like.
It's fine. I think I may even have one last thing. Let me see.
Let's hear it.
Oh, I was just going to say, this year has been the year of me getting super into a bunch of female artists. Mm-hmm. I don't know why, but everything I've gotten into this year, like music-wise, that I didn't know of before is female. And And I realize I'm like way behind on all these things, and I brought them up to you earlier, but man, Phoebe Bridgers is so goddamn fucking good. I've listened to her basically nonstop for the past 2 weeks. She's nominated for a shit ton of Grammys this year too, but she has a new album out called Punisher, and newish 2020 album called Punisher, and it's so fucking good. If you like music, just listen to it. It's fucking awesome, man. She's so good. And then Maggie Rogers also. But you had showed me Belle last week. Benny. I got one, same exact aesthetic, looks like the same person shot their music video. Her name's Linnell. She's fucking dank too, bro.
Dude, Benny's fun as hell, so check her out. She's from New Zealand.
Honestly, I think the best album of the year, I was just telling you, was Fiona Apple's Fetch from Just the Bolt Cutters. So.
Yeah, noted.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, yeah, dude, I've always been a fucking big fan of like female artists. Like, remember, I used to be, obviously, I was like obsessed with Yeah when they first came out. Regina,
Karen O is so good. She just dropped a cover with Willie Nelson of Under Pressure, and it's fucking great.
Dude, you remember when I was really into Regina Spektor?
Dude, that you came up at my house the other day because she sings the theme song on one of the Weeds episodes. In season 2, it's all bands doing it.
Really?
And like Death Cab does one, and the Shins do one, but she does one.
I didn't realize she did
and
that.
And the second it started, Caroline was like, Regina Spektor, because she loves Regina Spektor. And I was like, dude, when break my heart. When that shit came out, me and you listened to that.
We banged the shit out
fucking much,
dude,
bro.
Whatever happened to her? She still dropped.
Of course. Yeah, that song's so good. Yeah, she still makes music, bro.
Of thieves. Or whatever she does.
Caroline's a big fan of hers, man.
She still making music?
I don't know if she still does, but she did a long time after.
She's like a Russian immigrant and stuff. She has a pretty tremendous story.
She's she's really influenced by a bunch of people I like Fiona Apple.
Yeah. So. No, absolutely. So, well, cool, man. This is a great talk, Joel. Always good to see you.
Always good to see you.
Fuck out of here,
I gotta show you James Blackwood.
Dude, you smell really weird today.
Do I really?
No, you actually smell fine. No, dude, but seriously, my hands, I'll just tell you, it might be contagious, so you might want to figure that out.
If it's contagious, I'm gonna sue you.
You're gonna get nothing from me. Hey guys, thanks for listening to another episode of I Didn't See It, But I Believe You. I'm Doug.
I'm Joel.
And
follow us on Instagram. Google Play no longer exists. You can find us on Stitcher, iTunes, and YouTube.
Yep. Deuce. I said deuce.
Deuces. Peace out, y'all. Later, haters.